Hello, I'm a baby boomer, and this is my chair. It's pretty comfortable. The reason I mention that is because for several years I have had a chronic pain in the butt. Maybe that's a rude word, but I can use a euphemism. I've had a chronic pain in the gluteal zone. And let me tell you, it has been a real pain in the gluteal zone. So twice a day, I lie down on an ice pack, and I set a kitchen timer for 20 minutes. And then I daydream and drowse a little bit, and suddenly I'll think, surely it's been 20 minutes. I forgot to start the timer. And exactly as I have that thought, the timer goes off. So the good news is I didn't forget to start the timer. The bad news is I forgot that I didn't forget to start the timer. And the good news is that my brain still has such an accurate time sense that it instinctively knows when 20 minutes has passed. This is the kind of thing that preoccupies us baby boomers, because we are always getting something. And I don't mean just getting a cold or getting a hangnail. I got vitreous detachments. There is this jelly stuff on your eyeballs, and it can pull loose and leave debris floating around in your vision. It sounds disgusting, but it's basically harmless, and it's almost unnoticeable after you get used to it. However, occasionally, if I move my head too fast, a piece of this stuff will whiz by and I'll snatch at it, forgetting it's not a fly, it's a floater. Then I got tinnitus. Some people call it tinnitus. In my case, this is a quiet, high-pitched, continuous tone. And the first time I heard it, I thought, where is that sound coming from? I checked my CD player, it was off. My printer, monitor, computer, all off. I went outside to see if maybe there was a train idling on the tracks nearby. Nothing. I covered my ears to block out the sound, and that's when I discovered it was coming from inside my head. My brain was messing with me. So who knew you could get these strange aberrations? I'll hear someone on the radio talking about the latest drug-resistant lethal virus, and they'll say something like, the populations most at risk for the severest symptoms are young children and the elderly. And I'll think, oh, well, at least I don't. Wait a minute. Because I am at an age when my brain and my body have started to team up to play practical jokes on me and then sit back and watch me freak out. And now I have a new brain glitch, which I cannot find a single reference to anywhere, not on Google or blogs or medical websites, nowhere. So I'm going to describe it to you in case maybe you've had this experience and we can share information. I call the phenomenon talking trash can lid. Talking trash can lid happens to me every couple months, several times a day for 2 or 3 weeks at a time. I have no idea why it comes or why it goes. Here's what it is. And by the way, I'm not making this up. I will hear a common everyday noise. It could be the trash can lid opening or closing, the wood floor creaking under my feet, my tinkling in the toilet, and simultaneously I'll hear embedded inside the noise a word or phrase or sentence. It's not that I'm associating the noise with the words, I'm actually hearing the words inside the noise. For example, I rustled a piece of paper in my purse, and in the sound of the rustling, I heard, "I'm just saying," or The noise of my office chair rolling on the floor protector. The words were, "I never got a haircut." My hairbrush, taking my hairbrush out of a basket. "Is this a poor time?" Cracking ice cubes out of an ice tray. River gambling. Tinkling in the toilet. What was that one? Tinkling in the toilet. Oh, try with Great Britain. Wool sliding on nylon. Not bad, not bad. Water splashing in the sink. Your aunt had been arrested. The wooden drying rack wobbling in the dish drainer. What do you think, Mrs.? I find no association between the noises and the words. And it's just completely random. The time and the dates are random. So, talk to me, people. Have you had an experience of this kind? If so, I would really like to know about it. Oops. Not a fly.